focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm getting green light. Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
All right, we got it together, guys. We are ready for a great show. We're ready. We got it. We're ready, and we're going to entertain you today.
Yes,
If
we
not,
are.
We're definitely going to be entertaining ourselves.
Yes, for sure.
Because we need a good laugh, and we definitely got that good laugh. I
Yeah.
still have
He got started already. He got started.
So sorry. It was hilarious. That's why y'all
Okay.
need to be a viewer joiner.
Yes,
and join us
exactly.
on the program
There
so
you
that
go.
you can see what it is that we're laughing about so
Behind the
hard.
scenes.
You know when you have that one coworker that when they start laughing, you start laughing, and then you get nothing done because you might
Exactly.
have a mom in the group who is just like, "This is not funny. We need to start."
Right, exactly.
But
You
we
get
don't
what
know
I
who
mean.
that is. We're not going to be pointing anything.
All right.
But this is Angeli.
Hi.
This is Nori.
Hi.
And I am Francisca.
Yes.
And we are your entertainment for the next hour
Yes,
here
we
on
are.
Breaking the Silence. So definitely get ready because it's going to be a great show. If the start of the program didn't already speak.
I know, right?
Right?
You're still crying. Goodness.
I am.
That was a good laugh, huh?
It was a very needed laugh. Very,
Yes.
very good laugh. But something that we might not be laughing about, and I've definitely got responses already from my co-host, is the $15 bath bomb.
No,
Girl.
no.
$15 bath bomb.
That's what we're going to be talking about.
Self-care or a scam?
Don't get me started.
They can't get over the $15 bath
No,
bomb. So
no.
I don't know how
Stop
far
at
we're
that.
actually going to get into that topic because that seems to be where they're stuck at.
Yes.
But we're gonna expand on
Yeah,
that. We're not
okay.
just talking about a $15 bath bomb, or are we?
Look, they're even shocked too. Look.
And,
Like, what do you mean $15?
and some are saying I have like 5 of them in my bathroom right now, and 15 is a steal. Tell me where you got it.
Gifts.
All right, and our next topic we're going to be talking about is perfect looks good, but brave changes everything.
Okay.
This is a very, very interesting topic. We're not going to talk too much about that now. You're going to want to stay tuned to later on in the show to hear exactly what it is that we're going to be talking about there with that one.
Okay.
And we're going to be playing Would You Rather.
All right.
Got to make
Let's
some
see how well you
decisions.
know us. How well we know
No
each other.
and no or. It's
How well you know yourself.
would I rather
Would you
what?
rather? Would you rather
rather
A or
this
would
one?
you rather be?
That.
And then we're going to be doing our reflective segment, what I needed to hear when.
Wow.
Okay,
So
that
we'll
was
have
gonna be a
different
good
scenarios and we'll say what it is that we needed to hear when we were faced with that specific scenario. Okay?
Awesome.
all right.
But ladies, are you one to cancel your plans? And if you are, what plans are you more likely to cancel? So like friends, work, family, special events. What is your, I guess, go-to for it's okay to cancel plans? Because we all have that
I
one
mean,
group.
we're being honest here. Don't come for me.
Oh.
I would have to say family because when you say we gonna get together at 3 o'clock, some people's 3 o'clock is like some 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Like why? Why are we doing this? You know, so yeah, that would be
If
me.
you know those kind of people, you tell them the event starts at 3 when it really starts earlier.
Uh-huh.
So then they can make sure that they're there on time.
There you go.
What about you?
For me, it's not even the group, but it's a time. Evening plans.
You don't do evening plans?
If
You
it's
an early
like-
bird. You
no,
go to sleep early.
if it's evening, like I don't have energy for that. Like my whole day already,
I feel
my
you with
social
that.
battery's probably like drained. So the evening, only if it's like already planned ahead. But if it's like something that, hey, like tomorrow or like maybe last minute thing, then yeah, that's for
like,
me.
nah,
I can
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You
know?
give her a call and you're gonna hear the person you are trying to reach
Exactly.
has a mailbox.
It's on D&D,
Has
you
set
know?
her boundaries and will not answer this phone call.
Exactly. Call me later or
Yeah,
tomorrow.
call me tomorrow because I'm not going to answer today. And for me, I would just say like I don't make plans Like, I'm not somebody who just kind of makes plans and just says, oh yeah, I'll be there, and then cancel them.
Yeah.
If I make the plans, it's because I am set to do it.
Okay.
But if I have to, I'd probably stick with maybe my family.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'll be there later. Because when it's with your
I'll be
friends,
there.
you want to go out and have fun with your
Yeah.
friends, but sometimes it's just like family. Well, I see you all the time. So we can cancel those plans, all right? But what you can't cancel is watching this show, okay?
Yes.
So put the remote aside.
There you go.
Get ready for a great, great show with great conversation and some laughs along the way. So we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
It's been a day, long, loud. But now, it's time to relax. With LFN.
Welcome to
Breaking the Silence.
It's not my fault that Pharaoh chose Asenath to marry Zaphanapania.
But you should have said she was promised to me.
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need, and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
justification that comes with any addiction.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
But as you mature, you have to be with someone who matures with you.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
All right, let us take a moment and visualize this time. All right, your husband has taken the kids out of the house. You have the house all to yourself. They're going to be gone for a few hours, so you know this is the perfect time to do your self-care. You remember that you have that bath bomb in your bathroom, and you're going to use it. You fill up the water's nice and warm. You even get out that pillow that you have for your bathtub. You light the candle, you set the mood, the music is going. You get into the tub, you have that moment of peace, of relaxation. You come out, you're refreshed, you're renewed. You're thinking like that bath bomb, that scented candle, it did it for you. You're ready to tack on the world. And then the door swings open, the kids come running in, yelling and screaming, Mom, I need my homework is due tomorrow. Your husband's asking if he picked up the suit from the dry cleaner because they have to go to an event tomorrow. Then you get a phone call, it's the bill collectors calling you, asking you if you're gonna be able to make a payment, and all of that stress comes rushing right back as though you never even did a self-care ritual at all. Does that sound familiar, ladies?
It
Yeah. I mean,
So it comes to question, is self-care a scam? Is this $15 bath bomb that is sold and marketed as the tool for you to de-stress, for you to have a revived mind, and to be able to tackle on the world. Is it a scam, or is it something necessary and needed for self-care?
You know what? Let me tell you. The $15. No, I'm kidding. No, but
that's all she sees.
But sometimes it has to do a lot with marketing. You know, not even like the price, forget about the price. Because if you do market it really nice, well, that's how they work, right? They market it really nice. They're not just selling a product. They're selling the brand. They're selling like, what are you going to be when you take that $15 bath bomb? Or maybe like Jim said, or maybe like the skincare routine. Like you are going to be that girl, you know, that girl who, even though you're a mom, even though you juggle like 2 to 3 jobs, you get this product, right? Well, not a product, that brand that they're selling, and you're gonna be that girl that didn't have like any other responsibilities. So when they market it that way, what's gonna happen? You kind of like, I don't care how much it is, $15, $75. It's like kind of like a miracle worker. Like, hey, once I get this product or this brand or whatever it is, then all the stress is gonna go away. So that there's that dopamine hit, and then you buy it, right? You see it from social media, you see it from the influencer, and they're like, yes, approved. Yes, it's working. All of that, and you're just like, I need to get this. I need to get this, and then you buy it. And what happens? Are you gonna actually use it? I don't know. Because sometimes you buy it and the package is still there. It's not even open, but because you were so like that dopamine that like, I need to get it. I need to get, everybody's talking about it because it was marketed so well. So that self-care turned into like, and not a scam, but like a marketing strategy, you know? Instead of taking care of yourself, now you have to take care of your finances because your finances now is basically,
which brings more stress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're $15 short.
Yes. Because you bought a $15 bath bomb.
Exactly. So that's...
You know, but reality is though, self-care is all the boring stuff. Like if we're really real about it, self-care is all that boring stuff. It's discipline, it's rest, it's boundaries, it's stuff like that. You know, I mean, it really depends at where you're at as well. But that doesn't take away from, you know, the reality of self-care being all of those things that I mentioned, which is rest, boundaries, all of these things that, you know, will require you to put in effort. That's what's really going to make a difference. That's what self-care is really, really about. Because, I mean, how long is that bath going to take? You know, you spend $15 for this bath bomb. But again, remember the scenario that Francisca just told you. Like that scenario, I think is engraved in my head right now because for a few moments, you know, you're kind of like, you know, you're relaxed, you're this and that. And then them kids start coming in, running wild and crazy and stuff. And then what happens?
It's all gone. Now you're stressed out again.
Exactly.
It's right back. But
So
that doesn't sound as luxurious and as great as like setting boundaries, discipline, main focus on your goal. Like you hear all that and people are like, I don't want that. I want a quick fix. I want something that's going to make me feel pretty, smell good. That's what I want for self-care. But that's why we want to talk about that on Breaking the Silence, because remembering like these things are things that you can add to your self-care routine, but you have to put in the work. These things can work for you, but at the end of the day, if you really want to just be de-stressed, make sure you organize yourself in such a way that things are handled automatically, that you already have things set so that there's a process for things to get done, and then it'll be less decision fatigue, and then less stress on your plate. And so then when you have the bath bomb and you can enjoy that $15 bath bomb, you can enjoy it and not have to worry about a flood of stress hitting you in the next 5 minutes after you get out of the bath. So you have to set certain routines and things in place for your self-care, and then you get to enjoy these other self-care little things here and there. All right? So I hope this gave you something to think about. Don't just pay attention to the $15 bath bomb, okay? There's a lot more into it than just the $15 bath bomb, but it's okay for you to be able to indulge. Exactly. You need to be able to do those things, but also set the things in place that need to be set in place.
Key.
All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Breaking the silence. Sometimes all it takes is a conversation. We're talking career hacks, relationship advice, and the tools to build an amazing life. Keep it here.
No matter your problem, we are here for you anytime. Call for prayer. Our helpline is 24/7. 1-888-332-4141.
Please welcome tonight's presentation of What I Want to Do
When I Grow Up.
When I grow up.
I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
I don't want to cry when paying the bills.
When I grow up.
I don't want to be turned down for a business loan.
I don't want to borrow a lot for an education.
And then not know what to do with it.
When I grow up, I don't want to be paid less. Told I'm underqualified or overqualified.
When I grow up.
When I grow up.
I want to know how to save for my future. Find a job I like and start my own business. When I grow up, I want to know how to provide for my family.
And invest in my community and make a difference.
When I grow up, when I grow up,
when I grow up,
when I grow up, I just want things to be different.
At Junior Achievement, we promote economic empowerment through education, but we can't do it alone.
Great news. We are now streaming on 2 new platforms. For our viewers across the United States, you can watch us on Frontier Communications Channel 726. Fios by Verizon Channel 792. For our viewers in New York, tune in on Dish Channel 39, DirecTV Channel 42, and on local antenna 42.1. Take note and spread the word. We will never stop striving to bring you the quality programming you deserve. Thank you for your viewership and unwavering support. We are LFN, and we are here to stay.
Come on.
All right, it's time to play Would You Rather.
All right.
And as much as I enjoy the or the and, we cannot do and or.
Okay.
We have to choose one or the other. But
Okay.
we have to choose.
Okay, we have to.
Can't
right?
say I'm not going to do any of them,
Okay.
Nori.
Okay, we have to. It's
We have to choose, okay?
All right.
All right, y'all ready to see the first one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Ready.
Okay.
All right, let us see the first
Here's
one.
with the first one.
Okay, would you rather swim with dolphins or ride in a hot air balloon?
Balloon.
You would.
Yes.
Yes, because she also wants to fly.
Hot air balloon with the scenery, beautiful. I also want the dolphins, but I like this one better.
Oh my gosh. I'm torn. I am torn between the two.
You're gonna see the scenery so pretty, so nice. You're gonna enjoy the view.
Okay, I have to choose, so I'm gonna put swim with dolphins.
All right.
That's also nice.
What about you?
I would swim with dolphins. I actually got to swim with dolphins.
Oh my gosh, how was it?
Yeah, it was so cool.
man.
They came and like gave you a little kiss, and then you'd hold on to their fin, and then you would swim with them.
Yeah, that's why I
That was
ended up
so
going with that
cute.
because they're nice, and I think they will help you if you were in some type of danger.
They
You're in a hot air
would,
balloon.
especially if like a shark was coming after you. They would definitely defend you and protect you because they will
wow.
protect you from sharks.
Yeah.
But that hot air balloon, I've
Yeah,
seen
you
some
way up
stories
there
about when you get
and-
caught in a tree.
No
what
ma'am,
if the
no ham, no
fire
turkey.
stops? Go out. You're
I'm still
going to
gonna
be
go.
in trouble.
She's still gonna
I'm
go.
still gonna
Bye. Okay.
All right, you do that.
Yes.
I'll be in the ocean
I'll let you
waiting
guys.
for you.
Yes, I'll let you guys know while I'm up in the air. Okay. All right.
So let us see our next,
Next
one.
one. Okay. So would you rather eat breakfast for every meal or never eat breakfast again? What?
I eat it for every meal.
Yeah, eat breakfast every meal.
And
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
breakfast
that.
for
Breakfast at-
dinner.
You do that all the time, don't
Sometimes
you?
when I'm in a rush, I'll just be like bacon, eggs, and a
There you
piece of bread.
go. So
Call it a
true.
day
Air
in my
So
Come on,
true.
girl.
So
Bam.
true. Yes.
So good.
Eat breakfast.
Yes.
Every
Breakfast
meal.
is
Yeah, I
good
wouldn't
at
mind
any
eating
time of the
breakfast for
day.
every meal. Yeah.
Yeah, most
so
definitely.
True. Okay, that one was
Except for
easy.
breakfast time.
No brainer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Next one.
next one.
Okay, the next one. Would you rather take a 12-hour flight next to a snoring stranger or a 4-hour flight next to someone who won't stop talking?
Give me that 12-hour flight with someone who is snoring like crazy. Because let me tell you something.
Mouth open and everything, shaking the plane. I'm good.
I'm okay with that.
I don't mind. Give me that 12
Somebody
hours.
talking to me for 4 hours.
4 hours with someone
You
talking?
probably would be so drained.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
I'd be like, what? I can't hear you.
I can't.
hear you. I don't hear well.
Listen, I would tune you out so fast.
And some people would still be talking to you.
I know.
So we all agree on that one.
Yes,
12
hours.
Okay.
12 hours.
All right, cool. That was a no-brainer.
We can work with that.
All right, our next one.
Next one.
Would you rather give up dessert for a month or give up TV for a month?
Oh, no brainer for me. TV.
Yeah, because you
TV.
like food.
Especially
give up
dessert.
TV too.
Sweets.
I would give up the dessert for a month. I'm not much of a dessert person anyway. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no. Give
I
me
wouldn't
some
mind giving
sweet.
up the dessert for a month.
I need much.
I don't really
Not a
watch
problem.
much TV.
Yeah.
Not like I used to. But then again,
keep
it's because there's not much good on TV nowadays.
Yeah,
They
so-
need to come up with some good series.
I know.
I need fuel.
Okay.
I need food.
This was easy too.
You need sugar is
yeah,
what you need.
sugar. There you go. Sugar.
All right, next one.
All right. Next one. So this next one is, would you rather have a clone that does chores or a clone that attends social events for you? I know Angeli's
social
answer.
events, please.
Socially.
Social. I'll be at home doing the chores.
Yeah, social events for me too.
Wow.
Social events.
Okay, so you social events, you social,
Social
events.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll do social events.
Yeah.
Everybody. So it's
Social events.
social batteries, like, you know.
That's
We
horrible.
so bad.
Low battery, sorry.
I can stay at home to do my dishes.
And you charge.
I can't go to the social event.
I know.
Hello?
I'm sorry.
What? You need me to come home? Okay.
I'm there, no
I have to
problem. The dishes are coming.
I know.
There's a pile of laundry. There's all kind of things you just don't even want to know.
Oh my gosh. All right, come on.
Okay,
we're
the
back.
next one.
All right, next. Would you rather live without music or live without movies?
This is a no-brainer for me. I would rather live without movies. I cannot
you're a
live
music
without
person.
music. Okay, I am a music person. If you know me, I am a music person. I need music for everything. So, yeah.
I'm torn
What about
with
you?
this.
You look like you struggling.
Yeah,
I'm
me too,
struggling
I'm
because I feel like my
struggling.
attention span is not where it was. And so to watch a movie is very difficult.
Really?
To like keep my attention.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll just do
But music, I mean, I could go without
I'll just go
music.
with music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, music.
Yeah, music. Because at least you can still do stuff, you
I
know,
catch-
while
Yeah.
music. Movies is
just-
Not
better.
for nothing, but I
to
catch
just
myself
sit
falling
still.
asleep now.
Yes. I'll either fall
I have to
asleep
go
or
back
like,
like 5 or 6
I have something
times.
else to do. Like,
why am I
can't
here?
sit
What am
there
I
and watch
doing?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
And they just
So-
don't grab my attention like they used to.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing because, like, what happened to the day where I could just sit on my couch and do Uber Eats and watch a movie and just.
It's the age.
I know, it is. I agree.
Or I could just be that I have transformed into a different person. We could just look at it. It's all about
Maybe.
perspective, people.
All
And she
right.
That's true.
Okay.
She just killed it for me. It's the age.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Next one. Would you rather have your phone battery stuck at 5% all day or have your Wi-Fi drop every 10 minutes? Francisca, go.
My Wi-Fi drop every 10 minutes.
What?
Yes, because I need my phone. 5 minutes. I mean, 5%. Your phone doesn't even function at 5%.
Yeah, it's true.
I
mean,
need my
that's the
phone
point.
on.
Let it die.
No.
Leave me alone.
And you don't need to have Wi-Fi if you
you're
have
data.
phone. Yeah, if you have data, you're
Yeah,
still
that's
good.
true.
So
No.
have mine too. Is Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm going with have
'Cause I
your
just
phone-
turned that Wi-Fi
Have
off.
your phone battery stuck at 5% all
Only
day.
enough percentage so that when I call you, you'll answer. She said,
Oh my
"Nope."
goodness. All right.
All right, let us see the next one.
Next one.
All right. Would you rather go on a mystery vacation or plan every detail of your dream trip? Mystery vacation.
Mystery vacation? Why?
It's exhausting to plan. So I want to rest.
Okay.
So even if it's a mystery, I don't care. It's a vacation.
Okay.
So I'll go to the mystery vacation.
All right.
What about you?
Me, I will go with the mystery vacation as well because sometimes you can do everything to plan, everything to the T, and something is always going to go wrong. So you know what? Let me just get a mystery vacation and I'm good with that.
I agree 1,000%.
Yeah.
I'm not about planning my trip. Please just tell me where I need to be, what time I need to be there,
That's
what I
it.
owe you, and I'm gonna be there. But I don't want to have to like go and research and find out the things to do and like
No.
that
It's too
is
much
not
work.
for me.
It's
That's
a
why
lot
you
of
gotta
work.
have that friend that does all that stuff.
Yeah.
Or a partner that does all that
Yeah.
stuff for you. So then you can just enjoy the trip.
You have that friend, right?
Yes.
I bet she does. She just loves to travel. That's it. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's see the next one.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather wear pajamas to a fancy restaurant or wear a ball gown to the grocery store?
Oh my goodness, it's hard. What is this?
Why would y'all give us that one?
Oh my gosh.
So for me, I think I'd rather wear pajamas to a fancy restaurant.
I'm leaning
Only because like
that.
for me, I know this is weird. Don't come for me. But I feel like I would much rather be underdressed than overdressed in any place.
In a grocery
I know it should probably be the opposite, but it's like I don't want everybody to be like in jeans and sweatshirts and stuff, and here I come in a ball gown. Like, excuse me, but I have arrived. I'm like, no, just let me. Back.
What about you?
I would wear pajamas too because it depends on what kind of pajamas. Your pajamas can be fancy, can look fancy.
I mean, you
know?
can put on heels.
Exactly, and it would work.
Do your
the
hair with
ball
a red
gown,
lip.
on the other hand, you're gonna be looking like
And what if
what are
it's
you
those
doing
really
here?
fancy pajamas they have
Exactly,
now
that's
that
what I'm
look
saying.
like outfit? How many people walk around
I
outside
agree. Yeah.
in pajamas and just have it dressed up
and
with
you don't
jewelry,
even know
and
that
you
they're
don't even
pajamas.
know it.
Exactly. So
So
I'll agree with
there
that.
you go.
Yes.
I'm not walking in a
No
grocery
way.
store in a ball gown.
I'm not gonna go
Unless
there.
you're going to prom, you should not be in the grocery store.
Like, what are you gonna be doing in a grocery
Wait
store?
a
in ball
minute.
gown?
Wait a minute.
Are you thinking of going to the grocery store with a ball gown?
Boy, you would. You'd be like,
How
where's
many
my
videos?
runway?
Hold on.
Where's my limousine?
How many videos we've seen on social media with like people who, you know, that they were in a suit or they were like in a really nice fancy dress and they just had to be outside.
Not fancy dress. This is a ball gown.
Ball gown, like
I
a
know,
goofy
super
dress.
Fancy.
You can't catch me in no pajamas at a fancy restaurant. I don't know, y'all. I'm debating.
But it's gonna be like
but
a
the comment will be
fancy,
held during commercial break.
fancy pajamas.
During commercial break.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna go
That's why you need
opposite.
to be a viewer
I'ma go-
joiner of this program.
I'm gonna go to the corner store. I'm gonna go to the bodega.
You
the ball gown.
Somebody might
sure
see that
will.
dress and be like, "Oh,
I sure will.
That's what I need."
I'm gonna go with this. Okay.
No, I'm gonna go
Shenanigans.
With I'll just
Okay,
rock
you
it.
go ahead. I'm gonna wear my pajamas.
Yeah,
You call
listen
me
to we
today.
don't judge. Okay.
I'm gonna be nice and comfortable eating that steak dinner.
Horrible.
And I'll be just like in my
And I don't have to
pajamas.
worry
Yeah,
about people
me
looking
too.
at me like, "Who does lady think she is?"
This
Walking around
turned
in
into a
ball
whole
gown.
debate. Do we have any more?
$15
Next one,
bath bomb.
please. The last
We
one.
got one more. Y'all ready for
Okay.
it?
All right.
All right. Would you rather have a fridge that restocks itself or a closet that updates itself with new outfits weekly?
Oh, say no more. Fridge.
What?
Come on.
I knew she was gonna go with the fridge.
Like, what are you talking about? That was feeding me.
She's like a food compactor or something. Like this girl can't eat.
And it's food for you. The outfit, what are you gonna do with it?
I know. Look here. You fill my closet, pick out my outfits. I'm good. I'll go to the grocery store in my pajamas because I'm not going in my ball gown. But you can pick out my outfits for me and you can load my closet. Because to go shopping and to do all that.
No, I will have a fridge that restocks.
I would have the life. I'd
New
have,
outfits weekly?
that's what I'm talking
No,
about.
I don't need any of that. I just need food. That's all.
I mean, I need
Well,
food too.
you know,
But
at this
I-
point, you know, I mean, prices are going up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think I
I'm
would
not
change
about
my
to
answer.
like. I'm not about to
Have
be
you seen
like.
the price
just
of clothes?
Okay, that was the hard one.
Nope. So I have a clone to take care of my social events. I'd have a closet that would fill the clothes. I'm good to go. We are good to go. Okay.
We are good to go.
We are good to go. We're going to go on a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Feeling the energy? You're tuned into the right place. Breaking the silence is keeping it real, right here, right now. More empowering conversations, and the voices you need to hear are coming up next. Stay with Angeli, Francisca, Nori, and Shaitia. The conversation is just getting started.
What troubles have you been going through? Heartbreak, depression, family trauma, incurable diseases, or financial setback? Don't give up. There is a way out. Call 888-332-4141, our toll-free 24-hour helpline today.
Feeling seen? Feeling heard? You're right where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we are the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
I don't care who you are, fair is fair.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
You have to maximize, retirement.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
How have we been raising our young girls? Have we been raising them with the same standards as we've been raising boys? Meaning that a lot of the times we expect the little girls to be perfect, to make sure they don't make mistakes, to be well kept, to be seen, to have it all together. But the boys, they run amok, they're loud, they make mistakes, they are messy. And so we don't hold our young girls to the same standards as we do to the young men. And as we're doing that without realizing it, we're building this culture within women to be perfectionists, to be worried about the appearance instead of taking life through its storms, being messy, learning how to navigate life, learning how to problem solve, and understanding that life isn't perfect. And it's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if your growth doesn't always look pretty, because that's what happens with men all the time. Their growth never looks pretty, but they grow and they push themselves and they're brave. They go after things that they want to achieve because they don't have that same kind of mentality that us girls grew up with, that we had to be perfect. So ladies, this is what we're going to be talking about in this segment. It's just how much pressure from a young age, whether we realize it or not, we put on young girls to be perfect. It has to be perfect or nothing. The gold star standard. You always have to be high achieving and it can never look messy. Everything needs to be perfect in its place and we cannot be seen as kind of erratic, right?
And we tend to, what happens to that is we tend to do like over-analysis, like we over-analyze about everything, Is it good? No, not even is it good. Is it perfect? Is it 100%? If it's just 99%, then we have to strive more. We have to work more. It has to be 100%. So unless it's 100%, unless it's perfect, it's never going to be executed. So it's just here. Maybe the ideas are perfect. The ideas are good. But when the execution comes, and if there's just 1% that you're going to fail, then for you, everything is a mess, Like for you, it has to be something like spot on, spotless. And if these perfectionists, like the girls that grow up like this, when they see that there's like gonna be a messy in the middle, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna even try because I know that I'm gonna fail. So why will I even try? So we tend to overanalyze, and we don't grow like that because they don't grow that way. Because again, we have to create room for growth, because that's when, as you've mentioned, like that's when we navigate life. That's when, because storms are gonna come. Even though how much you plan, how much you try everything to be perfectly executed, but life happens, and sometimes they're very unexpected. So what are you gonna do if life happens? Are you just gonna stay stuck there? Are you just going to be, okay, I'm not gonna try anything at all because in my analysis, in my thinking, it's not perfect at all. So what are you going to do with life? You're just gonna stay in that, in your corner, in your zone, that if it's not 100%, I'm not even going to try.
Yeah, because it's like, if you fail, then that means that you're not good enough. That means that you are a failure. Instead of seeing it as like, oh, okay, I failed, I messed up, let me see what I can learn from it and grow from that. Instead, we see that as we are the failures, right?
Failure gives direction. Failure gives you room to grow and to learn and to know that it's okay. Like in life, in general, you just have to be ready to win, and you have to be ready to lose. Stop and think about everybody that you know that's a perfectionist. A person who's a perfectionist, I kid you not, they're miserable because their focus 24/7 is to make sure that everything is up to par, that everything is perfect. And guess what? Life is not perfect, because life be lifing sometimes. You know what I mean? Life can throw that crazy curveball at you, but if your mindset, if your focus is always on things to be perfect, you're not going to be that person who's at peace. You're not going to be that person who is going to, celebrate progress, because that's what life is about. It's about progress. As long as you're moving every single day, just like that, I can never forget that. Every day working to be 1% better, then that's what counts, because we're not born knowing everything. We're not born saying, okay, hey, you know what? I'm going through this storm. I'm going through this problem. This is what I'm going to do. And it's going to be resolved. It's going to be fixed. No, that's not how life works. You know what I mean? But when we take that time to be brave through these challenges, that's what helps us build character. That's what helps us build perseverance, endurance, and all of those things. How many people in a tough situation, they've broken? They've broken because in their mind, it wasn't perfect. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's true, and it's sad at the same time that we've been instilling in young ladies and women in general that they have to be perfect. There's no time to slack. There's no time to be weak. There's no time to be this. There's no time to be that. Hey, we're human. We're not robots. You know what I mean? So it's not even about, striving to be perfect, but striving to always make progress every single day, gaining, learning, and becoming a little bit better through life's challenges.
Yeah, and be comfortable with failing, and understand that your failures do not equal you as a failure.
There you go.
But as an opportunity for you to learn. And that was something that I always had to learn, was that the most successful people failed so many times. Like, I don't know what it is with our mind, but we will think that people just have it all. Like, they were just born to be that creative. They were just born to have this successful business. They were just born to act like, they were just born to achieve all these great things that they would achieve. We never stop to think about all of the messy middles and failures and hard moments and tears that these people had to go through in order to have the success that they have today. So we need to always remember, when we want to beat ourselves up, when we want to think negative about ourselves because our growth may look a little bit more messier than other people, remember that those people had a messy start as well. You might not see their mess, but they had the mess. Everybody has the mess. And we just need to be brave in life and step out of this perfectionism mindset and be brave. Step into new opportunities, step into new things in life, because then that's how you're going to learn that you can achieve those things and that you are more than capable of doing it. And it doesn't matter how you get there. It's just that you get there. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Susan Lucci. I never thought about heart disease until I had my own heart event. I had a 90% blockage in my main artery and a 75% blockage in the adjacent artery. I received 2 stents in my arteries. Stents developed through research funded by the American Heart Association. Those stents saved my life. Learn more about the American Heart Association's life-saving work at helpheart.org.
Breaking the Silence is back. Let's keep the conversation going.
All right, ladies, you ready to keep the conversation going?
We are ready.
What I needed to hear.
I love this.
All right, so we're going to have different scenarios that we've all gone through, that we've all had to face, right? We're going to say what it was that we needed to hear during that moment, kind of like a girl circle. You know, sometimes we need that girl in our corner to kind of tell us what we needed to hear when we're having a down moment. And I'm sure that there's somebody on the other side of the screen that could be going through one of these moments right now. So definitely tune in and listen in, because maybe you'll get some advice here on Breaking the Silence.
Yeah.
So let us look at our first scenario.
Okay.
So it says, what I needed to hear when I was terrified of starting over. Nori.
Okay, we'll get started with me. So what I needed to hear and what really, really helped me was just literally just 2 words. You can. But what made it so powerful was the way the person said it to me. Because I was going through like a rough situation where I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. There's no coming back from this. What am I going to do? How am I going to start all of this over? But the way she said, you can, it just snapped something inside of me where I just like, kind of like sucked it up and was like, yeah, I can. And it just gave me like this boost of, I don't know, boldness and courage. Like, you hear people always tell you, you can. But when someone really believes in you and knows your potential, and kind of like those words just slapped me so hard. It just slapped me back into like reality where I was like,
you're right.
Yeah,
I can.
I got this.
Yeah.
And it was good.
And then
like
you just ride it. Yeah.
Did I still cry? Did I still boo-hoo? Was I still, but I don't know. It just woke something up. It just gave me kind of like that surge.
That boost.
Like, So, it really helped me out a lot. All right, Angeli.
Okay, the same one, right?
Yes.
What I needed to hear when I was terrified of starting over was, it's okay to be afraid, but do it anyway. Because we tend to think that, like what we were talking about with bravery, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to muster courage for us to do something, for us to start over. But the thing is, courage is not really the absence of fear. It's you stepping up and doing it. Because sometimes when you allow fear and say, okay, let me just, wait until fear disappears, it's going to be there. But when you do it, that's when you start overcoming it. So even if you feel afraid, do it anyway. Start over anyway.
Yeah.
You show up anyway. And you need action. And that's it.
Okay.
Because the action will take away the fear.
Exactly.
Whereas when you don't take action, that fear builds and gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Exactly.
Eventually, you're not going to want to do it because fear is so high that you think
Screaming
it's
at you in your
impossible.
face.
Yep.
So what I needed to hear when I was terrified of starting over, it's kind of something that I told myself. Just like, get over it. You have no choice.
Yeah.
Like, there's no choice. You have to start over. You have to just push through it and get through it, because there's no going back. There's no plan B.
Yeah.
There's no, let me go back to where I was. Start over, look forward. You got this, you can do it, and do not give yourself an out. Because I think sometimes in life, when we go through difficult moments, we kind of give ourselves an escape. Like, well, if it doesn't work out, this will happen. If it doesn't work out, I can go back here. I can do all of these things. But at the end of the day, like, those things are closed. You need to leave them closed. They have to be closed doors so that you can move forward in your life.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to give yourself that tough love that you need and just say, like, there's no choice. There's no plan B. There's no out. Just do it.
This is,
Lace up and like, let's do
There
it.
you go.
So,
Nice.
yeah,
I like
that's
that
what
one.
I needed to hear.
All right.
All right.
So we have our next scenario. What I needed to hear when I felt like a bad person for saying no was, Angeli.
You're not a superwoman. And this really stuck to me. This person said this. You're not a superwoman. You know, you don't need to say yes to everyone, you know, because yes, you cannot do everything, you know. That's why we have people, not you, not person, you know, people, so that they can delegate. You can, you know, you can say no. You can say no. And when I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's true. Sometimes you would be like, oh no, I need to like kind of like, but then I would always remember her voice and she's like, you're not, stop doing everything. And I was just like, all right. And my mind, right? My body was like, all right, okay, stop. And then eventually it gets easier. It gets easier. And that's how you establish boundaries.
And now you're the boundary queen.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
I don't know about that, but okay.
So what I needed to hear when I felt like a bad person for saying no was, you know, you're going to kill yourself. You're going to kill yourself by saying yes to everybody, and then you're going to be no good for anybody, including yourself. Everybody says no at some point, and you have to be comfortable by saying no. You're not saying no because you don't want to. You're not saying no because of any other reason. You're saying no because you need to preserve yourself, and you need to do what is good for you in that moment, but not to just say no flat out, but also come like with the solution. Just because you say no doesn't mean that you can't be helpful in one way or another, but you have to take that time for yourself and know what you can and what you cannot do. And the people have to understand it. And if they can't understand it, they're not willing to understand it, then maybe they don't need to be in your life, or maybe you don't need to give them so much value, right? Because if they can't understand why you're saying no, especially if this is something that you don't say often, and they want to give you a hard time about it, they're not really valuing you in the first place. So don't give them that same worth and take away your peace and your sanity.
Well, mine's is kind of similar to yours. Mine's would be, don't allow yourself to go on a guilt trip or feel bad for saying no. Why? Because you know yourself. You know you have, you know, their best interests at heart. You have your best interests at heart as well. So if you're saying no, it's because you have valid reasons and grounds to say no. You know what I mean? For whatever scenario it might be, whether someone's asking you for help or someone's asking you to do something for them or whatever. Like, I'm that type of person. If you come and you ask me to do something for you, I'm going to analyze the situation. If you don't know how to do it, I'm not just going to do it for you. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Or I'm going to show you what you can do in order for you to get it done. So that way you don't have to depend on people as well. And let's say, for example, I'm not in the headspace, or I just really can't at the moment. You know, being a person that always used to say yes to everything and everyone and attend to everyone's needs except for mine, you know, that's a big step. Feeling bad, that's something that happens a lot. But you can't feel guilty about that. You know, if you know you're not that type of person who have ill intentions or whatever, you have grounds for it, hey, don't let them put you on a guilt trip. So.
It's amazing how much weight and value we give to other people's feelings and like what they think, opposed to ourselves. Like, we have to live with ourselves every day. So like, why are we saying that what we feel and what we need is not as important as somebody else's? And that teaches us that, because it's like our minds see that we are prioritizing other people over ourselves. So our mind is saying like, well, you're not important, obviously, because you're prioritizing all of their needs. Woo-hoo. This is a good one. We're definitely going to have to bring that back. We have a lot to say in this segment. If there's a scenario that you're facing, that you're going through, and you would like to know some advice from us here on Breaking the Silence, you can send us a text message or DM us on our Instagram page. We would love to hear from you and give you a little bit of advice to help you through your tough moment. But on that note, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Let's talk about it. Breaking the silence. Join the conversation.
The Universal Church is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. If you are in the southern region and looking for a home church, there is a place where free help is available for everyone. We are located in many southern states. Take a look. The largest city in Louisiana, New Orleans. You can find us at 138 North Broad Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70119. in the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery. We are located at 2045 Madison Avenue, Montgomery, Alabama, 36107. We are located in the Peach State, Georgia. Our address is 3110 East Ponce de Leon Avenue, Scottsdale, Georgia, 30079. There are no dress code requirements. Come as you are with an open heart and let God work in your life. We don't judge, we help. Call us for locations near you. 888-332-4141. Come and see how God can transform your life. Make your way to the Universal Church.
You are loved. You are valued. You are resilient. You got this.
You are there for them. We are here for you. Find free care guides at aarp.org/caregiving.
Help me.
Help me. I don't know what happened during the break because something happened.
Help! Help!
Yes.
You okay? I'm okay. I'm all right.
Do you need the $15 bath bomb?
I do.
Okay, I think she needs that. Mm-hmm.
I need the robot to do my chores. I need it all. Bring it all to me. I'm welcoming it. That was just a little bit of what happened before the show began.
It sure was.
Just to give you a little bit of a teaser.
Now they understand why we were so pumped, right?
Well.
We were just having a moment, and poor Angeli was enjoying every moment of it, just like she enjoyed the show.
Right, that's right. I did. Amazing.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show and definitely got this energy that we are giving today in the show live at 5. And you may take away something. I hope one of our segments definitely helped you through something you're going through, enlightened you, gave you some new insight on self-care, on how we are raising our young girls,
bravery,
and even how we are towards ourselves. Because we all women, I think we tend to have that perfectionism in us, and we really need to be able to overcome that and really focus on setting our own boundaries, taking care of ourselves, because we take care of ourselves on the inside, mentally. That's the best self-care that we can give ourselves.
And it will automatically reflect on the outside.
Yes.
Ooh, wow, I like that.
My job, let me tell you, the thing she's been saying on this show today is just like,
today is just
working. It is working. I needed it. Good old friend is back.
Now they want to be a viewer joiner.
You should be a viewer joiner. We would love for you to be a viewer joiner. That's why we got a chair over there waiting for you.
Yes, we do.
Just go ahead and scan that QR code and you can become a viewer joiner. It will take you to our Instagram page where you can leave your thoughts, your comments, and your information if you would like to join us on the program or dance with Nori. Because she's getting it.
She's getting there. She's getting it.
I'm telling you, you got to be a viewer joiner to see the behind the scenes because we definitely have a lot of shenanigans going on.
A lot.
On this show. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really enjoyed having you with us. Go ahead and send us a text message or DM us. We would love to hear from you. But until next time, bye.